normal size the YouTube live stream horizontal screen should be. Finally, the twats at YouTube are actually listening. Now all I need to listen to is about blocking the trolls. Now, surely there's got to be some way YouTube or Google can stop trolls from creating new accounts. Why does it sound like someone's farting? Anyway, yeah, I'm live again. Good evening. It's Friday night. Nothing much happening in Benidorm. We have had a few new bars opening, which, to be fair, they may struggle. I mean, first off, you've probably seen it yesterday. Why am I so big? You've probably seen it yesterday. Well, you've probably seen my feed already. I'm not sure when that goes up, but Lucky Shamrock, like, that's on a strip where there's mainly just restaurants. So I think they may try to do food in there, I don't know. But there is a possibility that it could fail, because I mean, it's in a bad area, a really bad area. Hi, Sesti, is it, or Sebedy?
Zebedee.
Hi, Sebedy. You're trying to do an R, or slash, or what? I don't know any of my buttons on that keyboard. Hi, Anne and Andy as well. Other new bar, we've got the Green Door British Pub. Weird that. I've heard it's part of the Red Door company. Yet the Red Door's an Irish pub and the Green Door's a British pub. Like, big mistake there. And of course, Champions are open again, opening today, which is the worst mistake they could have ever made. I mean, like, the bars that do open of a day on the square, they're pretty much always dead of the daytime. So, like, what's the point?
Top Notch is in.
Hi, Top Notch.
He said, hello, my bro. How's things? Weather's
Yeah, decent.
too here in the UK. Has anyone
Ha
been
ha.
copying your vids today?
I haven't seen yet. Though, that is what I say, because it probably will happen. I mean, yeah, I understand that I do copy some people, but the thing is, I'm a shit YouTuber, let's face it. Like, I've literally no idea for vids, but like, they're bigger YouTubers than some stuff like I'm doing. Like, I'll go do a vid and someone's just like, oh, that's a good idea. But who does better on it? They do, not me.
Stephen Jones is in. Said, evening, Marcus. Hope you're well.
Evening, Stephen.
And Top Knot said, I've just heard that Louis is moving to where Shamley's is.
Chamleys.
There's no way that's a busy, popular area, surely. Where's Chamley's?
It's up opposite Pond Court. I don't know if that's true or not, because I have not to do with that bar, to be fair, and
No, I don't know whether that's right. I heard they were looking
I mean,
for a second bar.
yeah, they're probably looking to open a second bar in that area, and to be fair, they're probably not going to be open long, because the area Chamleys is in, like anyone walking down that way, they know where they're going. They're going to strip or they're going to beach. They're not going to want to like sit in some poxy bar in some back street like freezing their
I don't know.
tatters off.
They used to get good
I mean,
business when it
yeah.
was the other place.
Chamley's gets good business as well
And
from what
Shaw
I've
said
seen, but
weather's
so.
rubbish here today, top notch.
Uh,
First for ages, have had some lovely weather. Always changes for bank holiday.
Would you? We had some shit weather earlier this week, but now it's slowly easing back into it. I mean, Monday were the worst because me and Sue wanted to go ghost hunting, and every time we were like, right, it's died down though. I mean, it's died down now, we're definitely going. It starts again. And it seemed like as soon as we got into watching our feed the same pet, like sun comes out again, beautiful weather again.
Top Notch said the copying isn't just a coincidence now.
Mm,
It can't be.
exactly, it can't be. I mean,
James
a
Sweeney's here.
lot of vids I've done, I've seen a lot of others do as well.
So,
Evening, James.
Anne Shaw said Joanne's a poo YouTuber Marcus, seen plenty of people copying you.
Yeah.
KJE said good evening Marcus and
Evening,
the Benidorm
mate.
family.
It's getting annoying as well, because I am just kind of like, well, surely bigger YouTubers should be having their own ideas. They shouldn't just be like constantly watching my channel. Ooh, that looks good. I'll go do that. Like, at one point it literally seemed like me, Sue or Mike would do a vid, then in a few days later someone else would go do that vid. Like me and Mike went on the open top tour bus, a few days later someone else has done it. I done about the tourist scams, because I saw that Anna done that and she done well, so I thought I'd try doing it. But then it seemed like everyone else hopped on it after I'd done on it and start like doing better.
Stephen Jones
Nah.
said my son-in-law, whose brother's an Everton fan,
Boo.
has been in Benidorm this week with his kids, and he said that the Paddock Bar has closed its doors.
Oh, I didn't hear. I haven't heard that, but then again, past few times I've been up there, I've not seen it open.
Top Notch said even the AI music got copied. Someone copied your intro tune, even lol.
I've seen people doing the AI music. I ain't seen people copying my intro tune then.
Who was that, Top Notch?
Drop me a DM later, Top Notch, with a link to the vid it's on, and
Yeah.
I'll have a look, because that's taking piss now.
Somebody as Marcus can get them for copyright.
I can get him for copyright, yeah, because if it's the same tune and lyrics, or just the same tune even, I can get him copyrighted. I'll have a look, because that's taking piss. I mean, when we started it, it seemed like one Dan jumped on it.
Just them always copying everything.
I mean, yeah, I have said I'm doing it, but like, there's no need to copy me on it. Like, it ain't working that well for me, to be fair. But it's just something I'm doing because I love doing it. Like, I love sort of creating that sort of music, like the club music.
And I put a video up struggling for views on it. I bet if certain other people
Yeah.
do it.
That's the whole
Which they
point. That
probably
is the whole point. I mean, that's my entire thought system. Like each time I do a film, Like, well, I'll do it, it'll do crap. But if, like, someone else done it, not naming any names, but you can guess who, they'd probably do, like, 1,000 views. I mean,
Evening Paul, definitely.
Evening Paul. I could say that Benidorm Strip's getting dangerous, which it is, and I'll probably get ripped apart, like slagged off, people having a go at me. But if someone else done it, they'd get praised up. Oh, completely agree, Lucy. I mean, completely agree, certain named person. Scrap that bit.
Anthony Chambers said good evening, mate.
Evening.
Good Friday from TC.
Oh, happy Good Friday, yeah.
He said good videos this
I
week.
forgot it was Good Friday and bank holiday Monday next Monday and Easter Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday first. Hope you're all having the weekend off.
If you're all wrestling fans, it's WrestleMania weekend. WrestleMania night 1 and 2.
Oh, no, it isn't.
This weekend, WrestleMania night 1 o'clock Saturday, WrestleMania night 2, 1 o'clock Sunday, live on Netflix.
KJE said that Harry Tilly gets on my nerves.
I know who you mean, mate. I know who you mean.
When he keeps saying he wants another 20 followers and I will give you a shout out.
What does me head in as well is some vids he's done it started off by making out something that's like dead bad and absolute dumb. Then it'd be like, oh no, I'm only joking, it's just a joke.
Stop yelling. Stephen Jones said 6 more points needed, Marcus, mate.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
Premier League champions.
I hope we can do it. I honestly hope we can do it.
And James Sweeney said, who is Harry Tilly?
Harry Tocky. Oops. I probably shouldn't have named him because I'm moaning about him a lot.
So everybody's saying evening to
I
everyone.
mean, I moan a lot about some people, to be fair, but they ain't too bad people. I mean, I like people like Yorkshire Lee, even I said he did give us a shout out on his video.
But if you see his latest video, he's running Benidorm down again.
Oh. No, it's just why do people hate Benidorm? I don't think he is running it down, but I mean, that is kind of...
What? Yes, I'll do it in a minute.
Biggest thing you do get here in Benidorm. YouTubers just from England come over to slag Benidorm off because they know they're going to get a shot ton of views.
Stephen wants to see your shirts.
If I can, I'll just
stand up.
There's my shirt, the Liverpool 24-25 away kit.
Top Knot
I mean,
to be fair, Yorkshire Lee featured you in this vid, which was nice
It's
of
a
him.
nice bloke, to be fair. Anyway, on about kits, I've seen a few sites on Facebook. They are advertising like the next season Liverpool kits, but I'm kind of like, well, are they the actual season's kits or what? Like, they look nice and they do say they're like 25-26 season kit, and I'm just kind of like, well, it ain't even that in Liverpool shop yet. Like, they're probably just going off like leaks that Adidas had done and thought they're like, hey, that looks nice, like, let's put that up. Then again, I might buy some soon because they're reasonably priced. Or I could wait for Geordie fun to get turkey and get a salad.
Yeah, they didn't seem too bad from Turkey, in good fit.
I mean, this is one of the ones Jamie got.
Is it?
Beautiful top.
An embroidery as
Yeah.
well.
Anyway, Jamie, if you're listening, mate, love you loads.
Anne Shaw said, I really only watch your feeds and so am Mike, and occasionally Lucy if I think it may be interesting.
I don't blame you. Cheers.
Bless. So,
Anyway, while I remember, shout out to Stephanie, Joe, and Niall as well. Gone on a long holiday.
yeah, gone away
God,
for
I've got
Easter
hiccups.
weekend. Hope you have a great time, guys. Yeah, I hope that you're having a good Easter weekend.
Not really so far.
Why?
Well, the problems we've had today. I'm still getting 26 views on my videos.
Anne Shaw said too many people on holiday doing vids.
Exactly, that seems to be one of the main things. I mean, I don't mind if they are like actual YouTubers you may have heard of, but it does seem like a lot of the ones are just randomers, like
Yeah.
tiny ass channel, and they just come over like selfish that they bought from like Poundland or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain YouTubers you'd expect, like Walk With Me Tim, or
Mac
Who Knows
Master.
Where, McMaster, Jeff Carter, because they do go to places, other countries, and do videos. But people that, you know, just come over on holiday and they're there, and yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no idea.
the ones that really do get me though are the ones that just come to slag it off, really. Like, they stay in one area, don't go anywhere else, just moan like crap about it. Probably because they've never been on like a real holiday or something, or not even done any research. Don't they go home and get tons of views?
James Sweeney says, Anne, I can watch any YouTubers, but not the Scotsman in Tenerife.
I haven't watched him for ages, to be fair.
I don't know if I've watched him.
I
to be
think Dad occasionally watches him if there's
I don't know.
enough else on YouTube.
honest. Do I read this out?
Yeah,
KJE said Mike's team didn't play very well today. The way they're playing, I don't think they'll be in the playoffs.
It's not it off with Tony Mowbray, that's the problem. He knows what he's doing, but it's not working. You manage a new team next season?
And Anne says, James, I can't watch the McMaster, but don't mind the Scotsman.
Matt
Still in his
Masters.
on and no striker.
Yeah.
How are you going to score goals?
Anyway.
Has anybody seen on Facebook some of the Benidorm groups that Kenneth Dubeck has been in Benidorm?
Supposedly.
Lots of people have had the pictures with him.
Oh.
Tony Maudsley, is it his real name?
I ain't seen him.
Yeah, he's been out and about.
I ain't seen him.
It's too
What have
many
you been out and about?
items.
And Shaw said, don't even watch the Scotsman that much, too many vids. I think that's getting to be the problem now, though. It's just getting flooded out with
Too many
videos of
fits at the
Benidorm, so
same
people
thing.
have got too much choice. So unless you've got a video that's going to catch, like, their interest straight away, you haven't got a chance.
That's why I'm trying to do clickbait vids.
Top Notch said, my missus said there's been more ructions at the Red Lion. No idea why people go in there.
It hardly surprises me, to
Yeah.
be fair, and No,
Yeah, I
there
saw
is
that on Facebook.
finally, apparently, supposedly, an investigation gone into it.
Saw on Facebook that they were supposed to do another couple was set upon for no reason in there last night.
I mean, it does quite often seem though there's two different sides of the story. One side's hidden and one side's put out more and more and more and more.
And Shaw said, I don't mind who knows where, mostly hotel reviews, not just Benidorm.
He's alright.
He's quite nice
I
actually.
don't think I've met him, have I?
No.
I ain't.
Chester and Beyond as well, they're coming back over the end of the month.
Oh, I thought they were over already.
Chester and Beyond?
Oh.
Not that I know of.
No. Yeah, I think you're right.
KJ
Oh,
said, Mike, the Wolves are playing good now with our new manager.
Yeah, they're definitely not going down this season, are they?
Playing better than...
Pity we can't get up to have a derby again.
Anyway, Sue? Quiz? Sue?
I don't know, do you
Chris?
want a quiz
Chris?
tonight or do you
Sue?
just want to chat?
Sue? Quiz?
Let me
Chris?
know what you want
Sue?
to do.
Quiz? Quiz? Anybody? Nobody? Quiz? Anybody?
Sound
Anyone?
like that woman
Quiz?
does.
That's about turned out all right, so.
Anyway, yeah, so I'm a
And Shaw said there's not enough hours in the day to watch all these
Ah.
YouTubers. You're what?
wee bit annoyed because at start of week, last week I ordered some gear off Amazon, said it were due to come Monday, and it didn't. Then it turned out for some reason it were in Belgium. Bit of a weird stopping place on way to Benidorm.
Survived.
But yeah, it's arrived.
But
And
now these
now
the holidays.
I've got Easter holidays, so I've got problem with the stuff I've ordered off Temu.
Philip Eaglestrom is in.
Alright,
He
Phil.
said, how you doing, Marcus? Is
I'm
the
alright.
Bomberclat going boom boom still?
No, I don't, mate.
Bomberclat.
You honestly don't know. What you is some an African African jewelry sellers saying, oh, they're shouting Bomberclat at each other.
Bomberclat. Yeah. What
They
got
avoid
was-
me now, Dan.
Did
I
you
don't
say
know why.
something went on in town last night?
I used to parade.
Yeah. Well, the acrobats were actually right in that centre, you know, the floor where the star is.
Alright.
And they got loads of people because they've obviously been up there for the parades. They
You're
were
blimey.
Aye.
They are good, don't get me wrong, but they do me head in. It seems like whenever you want to do a film, they're like, right, wait, you want to do it. I
Them
did
and,
them or Malero.
I haven't seen him for ages now.
Really?
Huh?
Maybe he's,
Not very well.
No.
Look at his hair, guys.
Yeah, well, the other annoying one is
Like
the
it was tidy
fake
before.
violin one. I ain't seen him for a while.
Oh no,
I
apparently,
know he's still out. I know he's still out.
apparently he was out the other day and his wife was a bit further down but they hadn't got the pram.
Oh. Maybe he's finally decided to get his wife to do some work.
I think it might have been Frank.
I
that
still
saw him.
remember the night Dad had to carry him. Hilarious.
Yeah, there's a few about. Anyway,
I mean, I don't even get the problem with the living statues. If you film and getting changed, I have a go at you. Mike should know he's spinning that sort of stuff. but I don't know why they ain't this real scam. Like, you're just filming a public area. Like,
Dunno.
it's obvious they ain't real.
Tell you what was down when I went down the cash point. There's loads of groups of kids again, groups of girls and that.
I probably got some,
Volleyball or something. One
yeah,
got a big bag of ball.
volleyball tournament or
But they
something.
were either side of the roads and some were further down, like waiting for the coaches. So I don't know whether
Yeah,
they're all
there's-
different schools.
No, I think there's a volleyball tournament, and the coach that went past earlier, it had something in mind about a basketball tournament.
Oh, it could have been basketball then.
So, I think that just a lot of the local schools are doing some sort of sports tournament during Easter.
Yesterday.
Yeah, maybe it was basketball because it seemed a bit of an odd place for picking up if they'd been doing the volleyball on the beach. But
Ah,
you should have come with me. There's lots of dolly birds with like flags. The ones I went past have got like flags.
are they?
Painted on the face with
Yes.
flags.
Cheerleaders?
Don't know.
Good then.
Are we going to have time for a quiz now?
Yes.
Is that past?
Do it. I've still got 26 minutes left, so yeah, we got time. Ow!
Well, that's fine.
I've got time, 'cause
Right,
don't you
All right,
remember
shut up
all
then.
the problems I had?
music quiz.
It's a music quiz, guys. It's a true or false one.
So I'll
For
ask
the
you a
change.
question and you just say whether it's true or false. If you don't want to type in the whole word, you can just put a T or an F in. So first question. Snoop Dogg's mother thought he resembled Snoopy the dog. True or false?
True.
See,
Not two think it's true. So that's Snoop Dogg's mother thought he
thought I was gonna
resembled
sneeze
Snoopy
then.
the dog.
I'll tell you who you
James
resemble.
Sweeney
Mum.
thinks false. Anne Shaw said true. Stephen Jones thinks false.
You resemble
KJ said
Mrs.
true.
Lincoln.
Anthony Chambers said true. You look like Humphreys. Humphrey.
No, I do not, miss.
Any more guesses?
I look like Buffet the Vampire Slayer, as Mr. Lee would say.
Good evening, Robert,
Evening,
Rainy.
Robert.
who said all the best from Ireland. Paul Devlin thinks false.
You went a wee countdown.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It is of
5, 4,
course.
3, 2, 1.
Robert thinks false. It is of course true. Stephen Jones said my Sue said true.
Before
well
I
done.
forget as well, shout out to the lad me and Mike met yesterday down on the front. Pleasure to meet you, mate.
Sorry we didn't get your name.
Yeah, sorry we didn't get your name.
Second question.
Question numero dos.
Bob Marley
Bob Marley.
had 13 children. Bob Marley had 13 children. True or false?
True.
Marcus thinks true.
Yeah, I'll go with the T.
Mike thinks true.
Got to be a customary to have a spliff and go for a bit of as your father.
Anne said true. Stephen thinks true. James said false. Paul Devlin true. Anthony false.
According to the song, it's false.
What?
One love.
I might be either just pretty sexually active.
It's a song, Marcus.
I mean, he must have went through quite a fair few
All right,
Johnnies.
thank you. Do you mind?
No?
He wouldn't have if he got
Not really good to get.
countdown.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
True, Bob Marley had
That's what we got.
13 kids.
Two in a row, get in.
Question number 3.
Numero tres.
Simon Cowell married his first love, Sunita. True or false? Simon
False.
Cowell married his first love, Sunita. Marcus thinks false.
True.
Mike thinks true. Anne thinks false. Get your hand out of my sock.
What, your sock?
It is. Paul Devlin thinks false. Anthony
Sock
Chambers
puppet.
said false. Top Notch said false. They weren't married. KJE thinks true. James said false. Get it off. I don't want them stretched.
Jesus Christ, that stink.
Not yours. Any more guesses, guys?
Five, four, three, two.
Robert Rainey thinks false.
And the answer was
False.
3 in a row. Come on, mate. I'm on a roll.
Question number 4.
Numero cuatro.
Whitney Houston's song I Will Always Love You was written by Dolly Parton. True or false? Mike thinks true.
False.
Marcus thinks false. Any more guesses? Anne said true. James thinks false. Paul Devlin thinks false.
Not Dolly's style, is it? Just
KJE said true. Top Knot said she had a couple of big hits, Dolly Parton. Robert Rainey said true.
You exactly thought that I thought, didn't you, mate?
Honestly.
Catherine Blokes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's actually true.
Bugger.
James Sweeney said Top Knot. She definitely had 2. 3 all.
Look like mountains and all.
Question number 5.
Numero cinco.
Bon Jovi were originally going to name themselves Johnny Electric. True or false?
True.
True.
Got 2 trues. You see a reflection or something?
No, I had to look through it earlier while you were out.
You better not have.
Only checking.
James Sweeney said false. Paul Devlin said false. And Shaw thinks true. Keeping you awake.
I've it's him yawning, making me yawn. Stop scratching your ear with your pen.
Anthony Chambers said true.
Other people's got
Robert
ears.
Bailey
that
said true.
pen.
That's my pen.
You want a countdown? 5, 4,
KJE said Barbie said false.
3,
I'm a Barbie girl.
2, 1. And the answer is.
True.
Right, what did I say? Oh yeah,
True.
I said true as well. So yeah, I'm back to
Question
it
number
for what?
6.
Oh, okay.
Victoria Beckham once dressed as a sperm for a job. True or false?
I'm gonna say true. I don't know why. Just seems like
Marcus
something she
thinks
would do.
true. Mike?
Ooh, I'm going to go with Marcus because I want to lose.
Paul Devlin said true. We've got 2 trues here. Anne Shaw said dressed as what? A sperm.
Probably borrowed it at the bank. Money on me.
Oh God, he's off. Anne Shaw said true.
You're alright, lad.
You got eggs for breakfast tomorrow. Robert Rainey said false.
Make a change.
Piss off.
Pardon, stop swearing.
No, part of the English language.
No, it isn't. Not when you're live.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's true.
Yes!
What job it was?
Sperm donor.
And the last question of the quiz.
Wait, there were only 9 questions.
7.
7. What a
Shakira.
quiz.
Shakira wrote her first song aged 28.
True.
Marcus thinks it's true.
False.
Mike thinks it's false.
Seems a
Oh.
bit like that, does.
So we've got a true and we've got a false.
We've got a winner.
So someone's going to win here
Robert
now.
says false and says true. Paul says false. Any more for any more guesses? Anthony says true. Any more guesses? Come on, guys, take a guess. Any guess? Lucky guess. Any guess?
You still with us, Toppy?
Anyone,
James said true.
James says true as well. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer, Susan, is
False. She was actually 8 when she wrote her first song.
how did he get that right? He don't even know who she blooming is. He's old enough to be a granddad.
Well done, guys.
Then again, you're old enough to be my granddad,
I
Dad.
hope that you enjoyed tonight's quiz. While we've got everybody in, what do you think of the new line of videos Marcus has been doing?
Don't.
With
don't.
the ghost hunting. Anne said she only got one wrong today.
I don't care if I'm a loser. I'm still way better than you, mate.
If anybody watched the video from the other night,
Oh, yeah.
it actually said it didn't like investigators and
Yeah,
to turn the camera off.
That is what it said.
One of them.
Said green hair when I had me hood up.
And it also said he likes you and I am touching your hand.
Yeah. And it said that it enjoyed me touching it. So, new achievement, I have touched up a ghost.
That's when you were adjusting the towel.
You've
So
heard
we
of
could sit next
Ghostbusters? My new company, Ghost Molesters. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Marcus. And Shaw said for Ghost Hunters, Anthony Chambers said great videos, Sue. KJE said very good, we always watch, thank you.
I wonder how many likes for me to get a Ghostbusters tattoo. Like the Ghostbusters logo.
You're not ghost busting now, you're just
So,
ghost hunting.
so. Anyway, now I have got the proper professional cat balls. Hopefully we'll capture some stuff with them.
Get them to touch them and that. We've also we got one that shows them as stick figures, although the problem with the app is that it limits you to so long. You got the stick figure one though.
No, I've got it. I'm not limited.
Oh right, yeah, because you want to pay that. Which the other night I was trying to get it to trigger my alarm, and it showed the figure on my scooter. We also had
actually
the figure,
like sat on Sue's seat of her scooter though. That is rather creepy.
The other night when we had a cat ball on there and we were trying to get them to move it, we did have one by the seat and one actually stood by the front of the scooter, and we also detected
but we also
stick figure in the ball wing.
We also get one on the front of your scooter.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if that's because of your electrics in there or
No, not when it's not on, no.
No, I mean not electrics will go for devices.
Paul
and shit like
McNally
that.
is in. He said, I like the ghost vids.
Cheers, mate.
Got to place for green hair.
That was
yeah.
airy.
And another thing with Bullwing, we were doing pictures.
Yeah, we've got, that's a great area.
The area that we got some images, when you actually just looking at the area, yeah, there's a light on, but it's an empty area. But when I took the pictures, it showed there was figures, like shapes of balls and people stood in there. We
had 2 pictures. I took one and Sue took one, and we both caught clear as anything faces on them.
Yeah.
I mean, Sue's were more creepy because it were just like big eyes. You could see its full head. I caught an assassin on one, in the assassin's row. Well, I did that all it were like a noble person or something, but it looked
may have been a noble person, because I did get something on one that looked like 2 sort of royal figures sat on some big seats at the top of the stairs. So James Sweeney, Robert Rainey said, really enjoyed the video, have a great weekend. Thanks.
Cheers,
Robert.
Bob.
James Sweeney said those spirits should be told to like and subscribe. And Shaw said hopefully no one else in Benidorm will start ghost hunting.
I hope not. I honestly hope not.
The thing is though, unless they look into it, I mean, we've had somebody advise us so we know more or less roughly what we're doing. There are some things
got
we'll avoid.
insider support.
Yeah. But those that don't know what they're doing,
it could be time.
Let's hope somebody does it and they get possessed.
I mean, the thing is, I would love to take like a special guest with us, but I'm not entirely too sure if I'm going to have enough protection to protect them as well.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So
see, the thing is,
I don't think I will do special guests.
See, the stuff that we have.
Because I was thinking
of to us, so you would have to give.
I was thinking of him fighting Frank and Jade up on one.
Yeah, they'd have to have protection.
They'd
and then
be
they'd
scared
probably go off doing
shitless.
it themselves then.
Probably.
James Sweeney said, I think people would have been killed in that bullwing.
I think so. I mean,
said, and I agree.
The other night when we done it, we found out someone were potentially hanged in the area we were at. And someone may have fed out of the window.
It's just up an hour. That's where they would have done it. In the old days.
Probably.
Yeah, we did get that,
we had,
which was
scream, window, blood.
Screen, window, fell, blood. Yes.
That were creepy.
And you also, James, I'm sure people would have been killed in there. The bullring's been there for 60 years or more. I think it was built in the 1960s. Pretty gory so-called sports.
That's weird. First time we done bowling, we had 1920s.
Yeah, but that might be something from something else, maybe not necessarily
Well, I
the
mean,
bullring.
Could have just been that before it was that.
But yeah, I mean, there possibly would have been bullfighters
I mean,
killed and the
But
bulls.
we've had a lot in that area, is there not? Well, the other night that we had a lot were like cursed land, you should leave and all that.
We
which
also had
were a
quite a
bit
few
worrying.
times woman screamed, which would tie in with the bullring. I've also had famous a couple of times, the first time we did round there. And then on research, Julia Iglesias actually basically started his career there for a competition that they ran in the bullring, a musical competition, and that kick-started his career. So
I mean, I'm still a bit irritated though that it said not turn off the camera, and when I did, it didn't really give anything more. I thought it were kind of say some more like info or like more stuff, because it said secret as well at one point, so I was sort of thinking of that, and I was like, well, now the camera's off, are we gonna get the secret?
I tried the radio sounds that some of the other ghost hunters that you see on TV use, where you're getting a lot of static and then you suddenly get a word come through. I found that quite hard, quite annoying to use as well.
Oh yeah,
like the buzzing and noise.
It can be quite hard to like pick up the words from it.
Music that maybe was somebody's radio. There was the odd word, but not many.
Yeah, that's how it works. Though it goes through like different radio stations and picks up on words from songs and stuff.
And sure, said Marcus, maybe there was a bullring before that one was built.
Maybe, I really don't know.
I've got no idea. It was a sort
Maybe a
before.
smaller one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not absolutely sure, but I'm sure I've heard it somewhere.
That's interesting. A
'Cause
slaughterhouse.
The first time we done it, we got hammer.
What was Benidorm?
I mean, I'm starting to enjoy doing it. I think we've got an EMF reader coming soon, hopefully, off Temu, and with that one is a load of crap, then I probably will go order one off Amazon.
Yeah. Current Benidorm bullring wasn't present before the 20th century. Before 1962, when it officially opened. There you go, so that's what Anne's saying. Before it opened, the area was part of a larger landscape that included the Sierra Gallarda, coastal upland according to Abanus Villas. The bullring was a result of private initiative by individuals like Alfonso Puchades, yeah, that's a person, Louis Aligre and Jose Barquello, along with the bullfighter Jamie Ostos and Paco Camino. Prior to this, Benidorm was known as a fishing village.
So yeah, could have been a slaughterhouse or something. Who knows? But at one point on this week's investigation, it said dig as well, so I weren't too sure where it wanted us to dig. Whether it were the trees behind us or bushes in front of us or something.
Yeah, that was a bit Is it like you should dig here or something?
Yeah, that's what it said.
So sometimes you kind of wonder.
Said hide as well, and other kind of thinking, well, like, if we can get DSLS up, did I say, well, like, let's play hide and seek then?
Yeah.
Because I thought it may have been like a child spirit.
That'll be best for us than you though, Marcus.
Probably.
The thing is, like, when you think a lot of it is made up, you know, it's just random things out the app, and then something comes out like green hair. There's no way that his app on his phone could
Yeah,
see he
that
got
app
green hair.
I've got does not have a camera that don't require
And it
access
also
to me
said
pictures or how.
investigator and turn off camera. So how did it know that he was actually recording with the camera? So there's things like that.
I mean, I knew I messed up there because I should have just said, like, well, okay, you turn it off then if we're annoying you.
If
Well-
your camera had turned off, you'd
Well,
have
yeah, that
freaked.
would have been creepy, and I didn't really want to get possessed. But I mean, the first real one we did, I didn't really enjoy it much because I think I weren't feeling well on the night, and
You
I
were
just
tired and
I went out sort of wanting stuff to happen. But now we're getting into it more, I'm starting to enjoy it a bit more. But it is so creepy when you do get some of the stuff that like link together.
I'm sure so keep up the investigations, something no one else is doing
Touch wood.
at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
Probably have a few people I can think of will probably go and do it.
I know. I mean, it ain't hard to get the stuff for it.
Well, you'd have to know what you're doing and what to say and how to do it. And
Google.
Google the boogle.
It's so easy now, to be fair. Like, thanks to Google and YouTube, you can learn how to do anything. You could probably learn how to build a car from scratch from YouTube. Look,
So we're nearly at the end. Thanks everybody for
yeah,
watching.
thanks for coming in tonight, guys. And usual topic, what's everyone had for their tea?
Yeah.
Tonight we've had kebab and wedges. Then for my supper, I'm gonna have some pasta with some ham. Well, we got pasta
So
left
you've
over.
got 5 minutes. This is your last
Just
chance
gonna
if you want
s-
to give Marcus a
Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, pay me, or buy me a coffee if you wish to support us. Then tonight after stream, bit of supper and just watch our feed the same pet.
I'm sure so she's going to say goodnight, Marcus, soon, Mike.
Night, Anne and Andy, take care, both of you.
And everyone in chat, she said good quiz, cheers.
Much appreciated. Glad you enjoyed it. So yeah, I think hopefully when I finally get me 3 meg gear come, I'll do an unboxing. I'm worried though, because 3 meg can be a bit like weird with stuff as well. So like there's chance I might get that I ordered, and chance it might not be that I ordered. Like, I've done
I've done
2 orders. First one I've got like a baseball cap, which they say you cannot code it to have like pictures on, words on, stuff like that. Whether that'll work or not, I generally have no clue. I've got some like toy hidden blades, Assassin's Creed pop things coming with that as well. In my second order, I think I've got a Sidemen shirt and hoodie, some temporary tattoos, and an EMF reader, I think.
Yeah, math reader.
But it's just one of them, that is a gynaecum, isn't it? And it's first time I've ordered clothes off Tina as well, so I am kind of worried about like the sizing of it and
Hi, Christopher.
not whether it'll be good quality. Hi Christopher as well.
Stephen Jones said, surely if holidaymakers are doing positive and interesting videos about Benidorm, is this not a good thing as they're promoting it? It is if they're positive, it's when they come moaning.
I mean, yeah, we do get a fair few. Like one lad came over, hardly ventured anywhere nice. Just like moaned about virtually everything, like food he had in some bar, watching Sticky Ficky, like just everything.
Christopher said he was in Benny this time last week, and the weather was much worse than the UK. It was, weren't it?
Yeah.
You should have dropped us a message. We could have had a beer.
From what I'd seen,
Days,
somewhere in UK had snow today.
I'm not surprised.
I can't even remember where I said it was, but it was just some bloke had done TikTok and he was saying, oh, Easter weekend and it's bloody snowing.
Oh, I've known it snow over Easter,
Oh,
so it's not worthy.
wish it would snow over here. That would be a good fit.
Anyway, I wish you all a really, really good Easter. Christopher said, I do love Benny. The best of Benny is much better than UK.
Exactly.
But the worst of Benny is much worse than the UK, if that makes sense.
Funnily enough, yeah. Like when it pours down here, like proper full on pisses down here, it's a lot worse than I've seen in UK. I mean, well, to be fair, I have seen a really bad storm in the UK once, and that's the worst storm I've seen. But you do get some bad storms over here. I mean, we had one on Sunday and Monday, I think, and they weren't really too bad. It was just like peeing down, couple wumbles of thunder, which at first I thought were just some twat on a motorbike revving his engine, or dad farting.
Stephen said he loves Benidorm.
Yeah, best place ever,
Yeah, you're
ain't
going
it?
to have to come over with Sue.
Oh, I want to meet you, Stephen, mate.
And he said, Happy Easter, Sue, Mike and Marcus. Cheers.
Happy Easter, guys.
And he
Much
said,
love
good
to
night,
you both.
everyone. Happy Easter, gang.
Happy Easter, gang. Hope you have a good one. And I hope the Easter bunny brings you loads of chocolate. Or other stuff if you much prefer. God. That's something you don't see in Spain, is it? Like proper Easter eggs, like you don't see Kit Kat Easter eggs, Maltesers.
You do if you go
Yeah,
out.
if you go out, no, well,
Not Aldi's.
Iceland, you'll see them if you went up
Iceland,
Iceland, but
Maybe Aldi's as well.
in your normal Spanish supermarkets, they just have like the big Kinder Egg pack things.
Yeah.
Don't weird cake things with the egg in. Bags of like little tiny Easter eggs.
Might buy us one of them each.
Oh, I don't know.
For Sunday.
But
What?
like one of
Cakes.
them Easter egg cake things.
You don't want one.
But
He might
the
get
toys
that
in them are terrible. Get me a chocolate one.
Yeah, we'll get a chocolate one.
But-
There is like I've seen it on Facebook about a
That
cake
was all.
that they eat at Easter, and it's supposed to be in all the shops and supermarkets, all lovely sweet treat, really nice. And I'm thinking, well, I have never seen it anywhere.
What I don't understand is what are the coloured eggs that they bring out? Multicoloured eggs. They don't put them with the Easter eggs either. They put them with like the actual eggs on the egg oil. What are they all
I
about?
don't know, but I'm not buying them.
Probably coloured eggs, aren't they?
Yeah. Stephen Jones and Marcus, mate, you'll never walk alone. Come on, red men.
Anyway, not guys. Love you all.